I'm unable to grieve as a normal mother should be able to.
Silent for more than a year about the murder of her daughter, Raye Dawn Smith speaks out. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jamie Serretta.
I'm Andrew Spino. Raye Dawn Smith charged with allowing the abuse that killed her daughter. Is she a perpetrator or a victim? Most people in Oklahoma are now familiar with the face and the story of Kelsey Briggs, the 2-year-old girl abused to death last year. Raye Dawn faces charges she knew or should have known about the abuse. Well, as much talk as there's been about Kelsey Briggs, we finally hear from the one person who really knew Kelsey best. But we must tell you, because of the court's gag order, Raye Dawn Smith cannot discuss any details of her criminal case. Our interview with Raye Dawn Smith is first on Fox tonight.
I can't get it through my heart yet that I'm not going to see her anymore.
Showing us milestones and memories in Kelsey's baby book.
She slept like that for a couple of months.
Raye Dawn Smith says she is breaking her silence because to her, it seems everyone has an opinion on her and her daughter, but no one really knows anything about Kelsey Smith Briggs.
She could light up a room, any room she walked into, and she was so funny.
This is home video the public has never seen before.
You put them on. There!
Everything was always so cute or so pretty. And she constantly said, "Mommy, I have it." And, you know, and she was a good girl. And she was really a good girl.
A good girl who died at just 2 years old. Raye Dawn's ex-husband, Kelsey's stepfather, Michael Porter, is charged with her murder, something Raye Dawn's lawyer would not let her discuss, but she does discuss the pain of living without Kelsey.
The hardest thing is when you dream and it's so real. And you're asleep and you're dreaming that you and Kelsey we're going to take a nap. And I raise up to put her on the bed. And I wake up. It's like I wake myself up just to see if it's real. And then when I wake up, she's not there. And that's what my everyday life consists of.
The videos, like this one at a wedding where Kelsey was a flower girl, show a happier time.
I think I'm a pretty good mom. It's not something I've always, really thought about. Well, am I a good mom? But, now I have to, and I've never said I was perfect, and I never said I didn't make mistakes. But I believe I'm a good mom.
It was a time when Raye Dawn could enjoy her daughter away from the scrutinizing eye of the public and enjoy the baby book that now ends several pages too soon.
People have that judgment. They don't see the tears that are shed every day. And that's okay, because Kelsey knows that her mommy loved her. She knows I still love her. And really, I've come to the conclusion that's all that matters. It's horrible. I wouldn't want anyone to walk in these shoes.
Raye Dawn Smith could go to prison soon. The state charges she knew or should have known about Kelsey's abuse, and those charges have essentially cut her out of the loop.
It's like I've just been pushed to the side, like Kelsey didn't even have a mom, and that's not right. And I wish I would have been, contacted with that stuff.
Whatever people's intentions are, Raye Dawn sees them as exploiting her daughter's death for personal or political agendas.
It really hurts because she's being used as a symbol, and she's being used for people's personal gain, and I don't see that that's right. Like the Kelsey's Law, I believe that was put together for people's personal gain, that lawmakers signed it, to have their name put on something that was, in Kelsey's, because they were attached to Kelsey's name. So then maybe that gets them another vote.
But Raye Dawn says that is just part of a bigger problem. Losing a child is difficult enough. Losing a child publicly is almost unbearable.
just like trying to go to Kelsey's grave. I mean, I constantly have to think about, worrying if somebody's, gonna come up there, and I don't have the time to just sit there and talk to her like I want to.
She says this, coupled with the merciless judgment of a voyeuristic public, makes her daily life miserable.
I lost my best friend, and it's like no one understands that. And that's what I continue to tell people. It's amazed me how hard people kick you when you're at your lowest.
Sit down and talk to us today.
I became very frustrated with people taking advantage of my silence. They know I can't speak, and people have gotten on the news, and they have stated their opinions, what they think will happen, and most of it is just completely far from the truth or the facts. And so I wanted to come forward because I'm tired of being quiet.
Have you been surprised at the response to Kelsey's death?
Yes, I have. She was very special to me, and it's like the entire state of Oklahoma has just welcomed her into their homes, and you have no idea how that makes me feel.
Does it help or does it hurt?
A little bit of both. It does hurt because of the way she is being exploited and the way her name the way it's being used. And it's in a good way sometimes, but then it hurts a lot too.
In what way? I mean, it hurts to see it, or it hurts because you think she's being taken advantage of?
I feel that a lot of what Kelsey is being taken advantage of, because a lot of people, politicians, lawmakers, media, is using Kelsey for their own personal gain, and I don't feel that that's right. I mean, she was a human being. She was my baby. She was a little girl, not for someone to use for their own personal gain.
We're talking about the billboards.
The billboards and the bills and the laws and just everything. And I think a lot of times I feel it's gotten out of hand, because I look forward to the day that my baby can rest in peace.
And this doesn't allow her to do that?
No. If she was here and she could see the horrible things that people have said about her mommy, her grandma, and everybody that loved her, it would break her heart. And I think about that, because it would kill her for her to hear all these horrible things. She just wanted everybody to get along, because Kelsey loved everybody.
She seemed